Hi, I'm Sylvia from Nonnie Noo Creations, and today we're going to make a Christmas stocking with a cute little snowman on the top. It's very simple to do, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. I've printed out the design so you can see what it looks like, and I've cut out the bits of fabric, and I'm using Minky for the snowman because he'll be nice and fluffy, and also for the top. And you need a little bit of ribbon and some other bits of fabric for the toe and the hat. Okay, so let's start. I've put the stabilizer in the hoop. It's just medium tearaway, and the first line is going to be a placement line. I've removed the hoop from the machine because I want to extend this line, and I've got my ruler out, and just extend it as far as you can, because this is actually the placement line for when you put the back of the stocking on, and that's going to have to be a little bit in from the rest. So this is going to be the placement line. So now we return the hoop to the machine. Next it's going to do the outline for the stocking. It's done the placement line, and now we're going to put some wadding to give it a bit of body. Just place that so it covers it all, and it's just going to outline it. It's done the outline, and we're now going to trim really neatly around the stitch line. I've trimmed all around the wadding, and now it's going to do a placement line for where we have to put the fabric. Place your fabric on top and make sure it covers all the bits, the heel and the toe, and we're going to do the next color. I always hold it a bit so it doesn't pucker. What I'm going to do next is just trim this as if it was for applique. Because you don't want all that extra material in there. You leave the sides as it is, and in a minute we'll trim the top. Next it's going to do the stippling, so the quilting. If you don't want to do that, you can skip that step. The placement line for the toe. Place the toe fabric on top, making sure you cover everything, and then do the next color. Next we're going to trim just around the top edge. As you can see, I left the side bits alone because you'll need that for the seam. So now we're going to do the satin line. It's done the satin line, and if you wanted to put anything here, a name or anything, or you can do that now. And the next line is going to be a placement line for the top, and I'm first going to trim that a bit. I've trimmed the fabric, otherwise it might show through, and it's just going to do the placement line for the top bit. Okay, just place the fabric over the line, and it's going to do the next stitching. Right, we're going to pull this fabric right up, and the next color is going to tack that down. Now it's going to do the text. In this instance it's going to be Merry Christmas, but if you want to put a name there or put anything else there, now's the time to do it. Because I'm using minky fabric, I'm going to put some water soluble on it, so the writing will come out nicely. Finished doing the text, and next it's going to do the outline for the snowman. Okay, we're going to put the snowman fabric on top, and then we're going to stitch out the next color. The next step is to trim right around the outline, and make sure you trim it nice and close so the satin line will look good. I've trimmed neatly around the stitch line, and next we're going to do his nose, and I'm going to use a little bit of water soluble because I'm stitching on minky. That's his nose done, and next we're going to do his eyes and his mouth. right in the sauce. Next it's going to do the outline, the satin stitch on the snowman. So we've done all the satin outline, and next we're going to do the mitts. So get your color ready for the mitts. Right, we're going to do the outline for the hat now. We're going to place the hat fabric on top. It's going to have a nice starry hat. And do the next color, which will secure the fabric. We're now going to trim along the stitched line. Next it's going to do the headband. That's the hat band done, and now we're going to do the satin stitching around the hat itself. Okay, that's done the black outline for the hat, and next we're going to do the holly. We're going to use a darker color green for the veins in the leaves. Right, next it's going to do the berries. Next it's going to be the placement line for the ribbon. Okay, just place your ribbon on it. And do the next stitch. Now we've got to line up the fabric. Remember what I said before, this line here. So you line the back fabric, make sure it's double and the wrong sides are facing each other. And you line that fabric up like so. And make sure you cover everything. Okay, now we're going to stitch it. Now make sure that the top stitching there did not catch the back, so you can stick your fingers through it. If you've done that, you've done it right. And now we're going to put the second bit of fabric on top. Right side facing down. And that can go to the top there. And that's the lining. Right, it's finished stitching now, and now we're going to remove the design from the hoop. So I've removed the design from the hoop and I've taken away the stabilizer. You don't have to worry too much about it because it'll give it a bit of firmness anyways. Now we're going to trim about 1/4 inch right around, and here we're going to leave a little bit extra. So I've trimmed all around it. I've snipped right around where the curve is, so it'll come out neat. I get my little tool out here and grab the top. Come on. Here we go. And just push it out neatly. So now we have a little opening here which we are going to sew closed. And I've got the needle already here. And you just slip stitch it. You pick up a little bit on one side and then at the bottom. And you do that all the way along. Okay, that's all stitched up now. Put a little knot in it. And another one. Right. So that's all done. Now we're going to turn it again. Now we have to turn it again. Maybe it's easier to go like that. Just push it through. Need longer thumbs. Here we go. Okay, give it a little iron and it'll be all done. And here we are, all finished, and this is all done in the hoop, as you could see, without any raw edges inside, and it's very easy to make. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I look forward to seeing your creations of my pattern. It's always nice to see everybody else's choice of colors and that. Don't forget to join our Facebook page, and you can see what all our members have been doing. Thanks very much. Until next time.